Hey guys, I am back with another requested video on how to use data validation within Google Forms. Now, data validation is a really cool tool that you can use when you want students to have immediate feedback or you want to require them to fill out an answer a specific way in their Google Form. So I'll go ahead and get started to show you some examples. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create our Google Form. And so we can title it whatever we want. You can put in your description, and then we'll add on our question. So questions for data validation work on only three: short answer, paragraph, and checkboxes. So I'll show you short answer first. So here for my first question, I want them to be able to answer me, and I want the response validation as an open-ended question to come back. So here I have my choices: number, text, length, and regular expression. For number, let's say that this is a math question where I want them to be able to do a very basic solution. Now notice that when I typed, it populates to what it thinks I want. So it can be a semi-annoying thing from Google, but it's also, they're trying to be helpful. So I can say the number, is equal to, is greater than, is less than, however you want to do that. So I'm going to leave it the way number is number. So I would say the answer is 2. Now I will leave it like this, and I'm going to show you another example. So I'm going to copy this one, but I'm going to change it to equal to. And notice how it says there's a custom error text here. So I'm going to put in 2, and I'm going to leave this one alone. I'm going to show you the same exact example where I put something here, and I want you to see the difference. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you these examples right here right now. So for 7 minus 5, I'm going to type in 2. Nothing happens. But let's say I type in the wrong answer. Nothing happens. So that's why I don't like using this one. For here, I have 7 minus 5 is 2. I leave it alone, nothing happens. But if I type in something wrong, it tells me the answer. Now remember, this is the one where I didn't use any custom error text. So it's giving the student the answer. That's obviously not what we want. So the one that I have here is going to be when I type in the wrong answer and I get it, it tells me to try again. So this is the difference between the two that I showed you here when I say is equal to. So notice here where it says the answer is 2, it's not giving them any feedback or any correction. So make sure that you're clicking the right one, which would be equal to. If you want to do any of the others where you want to be able to give them is something that is less than or equal to, it'll still give you that custom error text. Just make sure you don't leave it blank, or else it will give them the answer here. So those are the first examples. The second example that we're going to have is if I want them to give me text answer. So let's say that I am asking them to explain a specific word that I want them to give me. So, but the answer has to contain the word readiness. I mean, this can just be anything here. It's basically a trigger word that you want to make sure that they're answering correctly. So if you're talking about vocabulary or you're trying to get them to do a spelling test, you can do the same thing here. But again, remember that if you do not put anything into that last form where it says custom error text, it will continue to give them the answer. So this could be used in a variety of ways. The length, so let's say that I want them to do a short answer like a quick write or an exit ticket, and I can do my short answer, or I can switch over to paragraph, long answer text, and in doing that I turn on response validation again and I can do my length. But length gives them the minimum, so that means that I want them to give me at least 20 words. And you can tell them, you did not give me 20 words or more. So, I mean, that's something you can do there. But let's see what happens if I don't have the last part filled. So I'm going to leave that there. Let's refresh my example. Okay, so this quick write, I'm going to type it in, and I'm going to say that I am done with my quick write. I did not give them 20 words or more. So then I'm going to do the same thing here. This is just practicing. This is my, and then it doesn't tell them anything. So you need to make sure that if you want that on, to fill it in. Now, if I try to submit when there's an error, it won't let me. So that's also going to prevent them from just typing in whatever they want without meeting your expectations. And then the last type that there is going to be multiple the check boxes. So multiple check boxes. So let's say check all that apply. When I turn on response validation, they need to be able to select at least 3 boxes, or they need to select at most 3 boxes, or they need to select exactly 3 boxes. So, and then you put in your custom error text here. So that makes them need to show exactly what I want. So if I want 3 boxes here, I'm going to go refresh my example. Down here at the bottom, I'm going to select 2, but see how as soon as I select one, it says you must select exactly 3 options. So there's 3, and now the warning goes away. So that's another way you can use that. So I hope that this was helpful for response validation and using Google Forms, and I guess just let me know if you guys have any more questions. Thanks, bye.